What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. So people have been asking me for Dead Cells gameplay for quite some time, so I figured I'd do a little bit of like a hotline request thing today. I actually missed the release for this one, but I wanted to play it. It's just that all the Dark Souls games kind of just like run together. All the Dark Souls and Metroidvania games all just seem to kind of like run headlong into one another. And so anyways, after Hollow Knight, I kind of tuned out. So with Dead Cells, we'll be checking it out today and seeing what's going on. Let's do a new run, yeah? So without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll play a new run right now. So there it is. I'm gonna move the cursor out of the way too, so y'all gotta look at that, because I'm gonna use a controller, as Metroidvanias were meant to be played. Ew. Why was I face down, ass up at the beginning of the dungeon, and why do I have a goo ball on my head now? Okay, so I've got like a... Okay, I've got like a daggery thing. I got you. And then we can do like some Prince of Persia action where we can climb up walls. Okay. Who the hell is this guy? He's got nice hair. He's got that syndrome hair. Lost our head now, did we? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Oh. Well, yes, I see the problem. I suppose you didn't think to find yourself back here. But surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I still don't understand. It was like this with the others for a while. Huh. Apparently I can't die. I can also get a beginner's bow, and then I can get a good old wooden shield. Oh, I get to pick between the two, so I can either play like shield mode, or I can play with a bow. I'm gonna go with shield mode. Shield mode sounds good to me. Can I break these crates over here? I don't really care about talking to that guy. I just want to play the game. Oh, that guy got laid into. Ow. That sounded like a good thing until you got to the second half of the sentence. And then we've also got a carrot, which apparently gives me health. Oh shit, there's people over here. I'm gonna do some ninja shit. This is gonna be dope. I think he knows I'm here. He knows. Ow, fool. Ah! Alright, well, I'm gonna get this dude over here. Apparently everything around here wants to, ow, hurt me. Do you really want to hurt me? I'm pretty sure he does. We've also got like a kunai right there. You have looted a rusty sword, a good old wooden shield, and a kunai. I don't know what I want. Ooh, I can block explosions. That's pretty sweet. Maybe I should focus on that. So he's able to put that through a wall. Is there a way to get after him down there? Or like, what am I doing here? Is there like a secret wall over? Oh, shiza. Let's get out of the way of that. Oh, I can just drop through the floor right there. I got you. Ooh, that stun though. Yep, we got them Street Fighter rules. If you get comboed on hard enough, you got them little fluffy chickens up above your head. You, sir, I'm tired of your shenanigans, so you gotta go. Ow! Rolling does not give me iframes. Okay, I learned that the hard way. So we can roll by using the B key. We can do like a shield with the Y key. I kind of want that kunai, but then at the same time, I haven't really got to utilize my shield properly yet. Oh, it looks like I can do a floor stomp, too. Maybe I'll do that. Ooh, almost got me. He tried real hard, but it just wasn't good enough. These remedial monsters don't know what to do. A bear trap. Immobilizes your target for 5 seconds and increases your damage done. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta stomp to the ground and get this thing finished off. That ground stomp, I think, is gonna be pretty useful later on in the game. That's a teleporter, so that's gonna allow us to get around a little faster inside the confines of the level. Really liking the art design so far. I mean, I don't really feel like there's anything to be said about the game that hasn't already been said. This is one of those games that's gotten a lot of mass appeal and coverage. I just kind of missed out on it. Like, I knew it was coming out and everything like that, but in general, Metroidvanias and Dark Souls-likes have not been my jam lately. I feel like they've been a little bit over, and like there's too many of them now. There's just too many for me to care anymore. Electric Whip automatically targets the closest enemy. Yeah, do the Electric Whip. Let's do, oh, yeah, hell yeah. Oh, we can destroy doors? Dude. Oh, gotcha. That guy dropped some kind of shield or something. What is that? A sturdy shield. Okay, it's just an upgraded version of what we already had. Lightning zappies! Taser skills! Can I break his shield? Is that like a thing that I can do? Like, how do I get around that shield? Not like that. Okay, so definitely not like that. There's another teleporter over here. I appear to be bleeding quite badly. Ow, bitch. There we go. I gotta jump over him and take him out that way, although my health is kinda shisty at the moment. Pay the tribute or be gone. I will pay you 1,000 golds. What is this? Frost Blast. Hell yeah, let's take Frost Blast. Does that use up, like... Is that a resource that I use up, or do I just, like, have that? I can't tell. I think it's just a thing that I have. Like, I think it's an ability, and I'm spurting blood from areas that I don't think are supposed to spurt blood. Just a casual observation, but if blood is coming from those locations, I may need to rethink about the way that I'm attacking my enemies, because I appear to be messing up. Oh, I can stun myself from falling too far. Okay. Why do I run like a goober? I run like a little kid with a backpack on. Yeah, boy. Oh, gotcha. You thought you were going to come after me, but you got... What is this right here? So we've got the Blood Sword Blueprint. We've also got... What is this? A Scroll of Power. One of your stats will improve. Well, I'm going to make my... So we can go weapon damage, health, or skills. I'm going to go strength. I want to hit shit harder. I'm a simple man. I build my character simple in order to match that. Is that just like a treasure lump? What is this? Ooh, treasure lumps. I like treasure lumps. This game is pretty solid right now. The control scheme seems to be laid out in like an identifiable and intelligent way. The jumping seems to be like... It seems like they didn't go in the floaty direction. And the thing about that sort of design when it comes to like horizontal and vertical design with like jumping and stuff like that is that you want it to be consistent. Like if you're going to make the game floaty, then all of the attacks should be performed as though the game is floaty. Like they should amplify that floatiness essentially the character has. In this game, the character falls like a stone and doesn't float a whole lot, so it's good that the attacks don't exacerbate that and act as like a cheat to get around the fact that your character drops like a stone. What is this? There you go, kick that thing. What is this? The Greed Shield. Blocks enemies and shakes out loose gold from your enemy's teeth. Once per enemies. It burns them when you parry. I don't know if I care about this. I have Frost Blast. Like, Frost Blast is what's up. I'm an offensive guy. I prefer to keep it offensive. If I can just blast somebody with like some ice magic or whatever and then stab them with a knife over and over again, that sounds great to me. In addition, it's the little updates that you see in the character. So, for example, now that I have Frost Blast, he runs around with blue hands as though his hands are, like, afflicted or wounded. You see there, right there, his gait changed? Whereas before we had that, he didn't... What is this? You again. Interesting. I am the collector, and I'm about to be the closest thing to company you'll get down here. In exchange for the cells you pillage from your foes, I can provide you with a few useful items. If you uncover any blueprints, I may be able to provide you with some more experimental items. Hell yeah, dude, make me a blood sword right now. Oh, he's got to make a healing potion. Okay. You can now own a health flask you can use at any time. Alright, yeah, let's have health potions. Sounds great to me. And then it looks like we can improve our healing potion. Ooh, yeah, give me a blood sword. Yup, causes bleeding. Okay, so how do I get the blood sword? If I want the blood sword, like, what do I do to get the blood sword? Everything you buy here is yours forever. Not even death can take it from you. Simply put, if you want more power, then bring me more cells. Now, prisoner, out of my sight. Your presence grows tiring. My presents are kind of lame. So I can left button to heal. Oh, well, there you go. That's going to be our Estus flask. In accordance with... So how do I want new weapon... Oh, it's right there. Okay. So we'll swap that out for our rusty sword because... Ooh, that one's got like a different swing to it. That seems pretty cool. Sounds good to me. What is this? Health flask refilled and your health is restored. Okay, so that's going to be like the bonfires when we play Dark Souls. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Endless healing flask. Gonna get some wounds up on my ass because I can heal them with some flask because it's a healing flask. Alright, so through the door. Ooh, slammed on. And then blood sword appears to do work. Oh my god, teleporter foes. Ow, fool, that hurt. Apparently I can't just attack through. Attacking through is not a valid option. Got him with the Frost Blast, though. There it is. Sometimes he's got to lay him out with the skills that you got. I'm going to get this dude. Oh, shit. Ooh, got them both. There it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was trying to drop down. That butt slam is awesome. I love games that allow me to butt slam. You got to use the creative attacks in order to defeat your enemies. Alright, so is there anything I can knock that door open, I guess? What's down this way? A +1 strength scroll. I'm going to go... Oh, I thought I stunned him. Apparently, he was not stunned. We're just going to go straight down through all of these and just take them out real quick. Let me see if I can... Oh, I froze him. Wow, that's got more range on it than I expected. Okay, I thought the Frost Blast was not going to have a range like that. I figured I was going to have to point blank a dude with it. I will take a +1 strength scroll. That sounds fantastic. Get a little bit of that arm day and leg day in. Oh, I missed. I gotta wait for him to line up on me. There we go. Alright, so there's an enemy down right there. And now I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Oh, there's like a little tiki shrine thing over there. Oh my good sweet lord. Yeah, give me that scroll of power. Let me have that thing. And so I'm going to increase my health real fast. Oh, wow, that gives you a bunch of health. They weren't kidding on that one. I am, however, going to need a heal very shortly. Ooh, almost got me right there, too. But everything feels so fluid. I think that's part of what's going to make this game, like, ridiculously successful and stand the test of time, is just that fluidity is an important part of games like this, and it's something that developers miss out on a lot, and it can be a hard equation to lock down. Ooh, a carrot, free health, hell yeah. I'll eat some carrots, increase my eyesight. Got you, and then down you go. I've got about 1,200 bucks. Man, if only life was that easy. Run down into a dungeon, get a blood magic sword, get hit in the face by a booby-trap Mario mace. I don't care about shields. Shields are for cowards. Shields are for cowards that have to hide behind that shit. We don't hide. We unleash more Daka. That's how we defeat our foes. See, a lesser man would be like, oh, I'm going to hide behind this shield because there's a sharp object coming towards my face. I am not that man. I say, hey, go ahead, sharp object. Come at me, bro, because I'm going to come at you just as hard. Either way, you and I is going to fight. There we go. I got to get rid of that right there. We'll storm that guy's beaches real quick, which sounds vaguely like a sexual euphemism, but I promise you it isn't. Oh my good sweet lord. I do not like these things. They're too fast for me to frost blast too, so I'm going to have to come up with another workaround on them. Maybe a couple taps and then... Ooh, they actually die from one stomp. Okay, so that's going to be exploit right there. But yeah, the fluidity of this game is really what strikes me. That along with the fact that the pixel art is absolutely fantastic. If you're a pixel art fan, this door was sealed 5 minutes and 15 seconds ago. Too bad. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to speed run in order to get into there. Definitely seems like there was some timing element that I missed out on. Grab that carrot on my way through. And was there something over here? There's like a blue dot on my map. No, I think that's just the teleporter. Okay. Yeah, I can see what the hype is all about. I hadn't had a chance to... Apparently I can tickle the slime. What does tickling the slime do? I mean, last time it latched onto my face, so I'm not really sure how this assists me. But it looks like we can go in through this door, so let's do that. The game almost, like when you look at the way the animations flow, it's almost like textures on a 3D model, but it's not. It's a little strange how they've done, and by strange I mean in a unique way that they've done the pixel art. It feels like it's almost a 3D model with like pixel textures on top of it. Oh, this guy's an elite. Oh shit, what happened here? Ow. Ow. Okay, so I gotta double jump those. Good sweet Jesus. Ah, I tried to DPS through, but like, he's just putting down like so much damage. It hurts so much to get hit by him, and I got no flasks left, so it's like, oh, well, what the shit do you do? Back already? Well, it doesn't seem to be going all that well for you. Maybe I could roll under those arrows. Maybe that's what I messed up. Have you noticed how everything seems a little different each time? One would think the island is alive. I wonder if... What do you make of all this? I don't care. I don't want to talk to you because you're uninteresting and I want to go play the game. We'll take the bow this time around. Okay, it allows me to fire an arrow. I got you. Got him. Ooh, big crystal. What's up with this big crystal over here? What does that do? Purple stone is worth 500 gold. Oh, you just got to pick it up, huh? It's just like a thing that you get. Okay, sounds good to me. Pick up a few more cells. I don't need any health, so I don't need the carrot at the moment. Back down into the dungeon. Oh, what's up, man? How's it going? You're getting splatterjacked right now. Ow. Now I need the carrot, so I'm going to go back and get it. I do like this game, though. Dead Cells is pretty cool. I can see why everybody's been clamoring for it, and this is probably my number one most requested game as of lately. People just wanted to see me play around with. I bet that's what it was. I bet I got to go underneath the arrows that guy was shooting at me. Oh shit, there are monsters everywhere. No, I'm not gonna go ahead through here and get rid of you. Perfect. My cat just jumped onto my lap, and that is interfering with my optimal play. Kitties are not conducive to playing video games well because they like to do things like lay on the analog stick. Do I lose all my cash when I die, or do I keep all my cash? It looks like I keep all my cash, I think. A scroll of... What about my stats? Do I lose those when I die? Or do those just keep stacking on up? It looks like I lose those because my HP's back at 100. Alright, well, let's go for skill soak. Or, I'm sorry, we'll go for HP soak then. And what is this thing over here? What does this do? I can rub it. I feel like the sarcophagus might be getting a little bit too much out of this ordeal. Like, I feel like at a certain point when I keep rubbing it, it should have to pay me. Like, I should get gold or something. Stop climbing up the ledge, you bastard. Anyways, down the hole we go here. I feel like it should have to pay me at some point, though, if I'm going to be rubbing it that much. Oh, my good lord. You guys are just having a horrible day, aren't you? Vomiting up your balls on me. If you didn't eat them, you wouldn't have these problems. I mean, realistically, it's all your fault. So we've got another vendor over here. She has an ice grenade. Explodes, freezing nearby enemies. That's pretty cool. Although Frost Blast appears to be the better between the two. I'm just going to keep the bow for right now. I think the bow probably would have helped out during that last boss fight, too. Straight through the door. Yeah, it looks like it works okay. I mean, the bow doesn't do, like, crazy damage. But the rusty sword does hit pretty fast. I'm going to keep the sword, actually. The sword strikes faster, and that makes me feel a tiny bit safer. Get rid of you while at the same time destroying the door on accident. Another teleporter on this side. One of these is probably going to take me back to the laboratory. My laboratory. What is that? The bear trap. Oh, and that's like a... I assume that that's going to be like a consumable item that I throw on the ground and, like, punks my enemies hella hard, and they're like, oh my god, I've been punked, what has happened? The world used to be such a wonderful, beautiful place, and now I'm getting my ass kicked, oh god. So he blocks arrows. I'm gonna have to drop on him. Luckily, oh, there's like a little health cylinder right here too, so yeah, we got even more health now. Even better. So with this guy right here, I'm gonna see if I can drop stomp him. If I could drop stomp him, I think that'll work out, but yeah, with 200 health, I think we're in probably better shape. We've already checked out the whip. Although the whip is probably, I don't know. Where the hell did this dude go? I'm just going to get him now. I mean, I could wait for him to patrol all the way back the other way, but it seems like a waste of my time, so we'll take the lightning whip. Sounds good to me. Gives me a little bit of range while at the same time allowing me to disengage a tad faster. 1,000 gold for whatever this is. The twin daggers. Yeah, let's take them. Oh, cool. So it inflicts a critical blow on the third hit. Is there a reason why it's always throwing... Why is it throwing that at a diagonal? Does it always do that? Like if I bring the controller back? Okay, so it doesn't aim it at the mouse. So I don't know what's going on with that right there. Kitty, you are really making this cumbersome. I don't know. What do you guys think? You got to give me a vote here. Should Kitty be allowed to stay or should Kitty be forced to go? I could do either or. I am a petty kitty tyrant. I could get rid of Kitty right now and just be like, Kitty, be gone! You're messing with my Dead Cells play. I am back. I am. Guess who's back? Name is Splat. Guess who's back? With a cat. I'm just going to dump all that into health potion. It seems like a smart idea. Just get a bunch of health potion flasks and just like ride it out. Don't need that right there. The good news is I made it through the last part without taking any damage this time around, so it's getting a little quicker. Hopefully there's like a shortcut or something like that so I don't got to run through that initial area every single time that I die. I don't know if teleporters factor into that, but... Ooh, man, those daggers do damage. I do like the idea of an ice grenade, so I'm going to take that. Go ahead and take him out with a little bit of avarice. Yeah, buddy, we're dealing damage now. Maybe that was the problem. I'm just not hitting hard enough. I got to get my swag level damage pumping down. Ow! Swag level damage, you betrayed me by dropping me onto spikes. Oof. There we go. Maybe it was just I needed more damage. I just needed to hit harder. Hitting harder it does. It really does. Hitting harder solves all problems in the world. Like, if you just hit harder, you should be fine. This guy over here, I don't know how I want to deal with him, but I suppose I'll just rush him. He dropped the blood sword too? Oh, really? So that's like an upgraded blood sword. So it does 120 damage per second. How does that vary from what I've got right now? I've got 165 damage per second. I'm going to keep what I've got. I don't trust damage over time effects. I would rather just get all of the damage up front and hurt them as much as I can. There we go. I figured that would get rid of the bat, but I wasn't totally sure. Yeah. He's going to charge. We'll get him after he's done right there, and then he dropped that little shieldy thing, too. For 1,200, I can get a stat boost. I am going to take that because I would like to get my DPS increased. So there we go. I'm going to increase my weapon damage a little bit. This time around, we've got a lot more health than we had last time. So I'm thinking this should be good. I got to get used to the fact that I don't have like a bunch of Estus Flask charges. That's one of the few things that I'm having trouble adjusting to, is just the one heal. But it does feel like you have a much larger pool of HP in order to make up for that. Nah, we're not going to be shooting any red balls right now. No, thank you. Okay. So that shieldy thing has definitely got to go. We'll also get rid of you. Ah, shit, I was hoping I could shoot my little ice shard thing up and through the floor right there to get those guys. That's what I was trying to do. He's going to jump. We'll get rid of him as rapidly as possible. Trying to come up behind that critter right there so that he doesn't get an attack or an opportunity to attack me. There's another DPS increase right there, which is going to be fantastic. So let's get that all stacked up and make use of it. Aside from that, yeah, that'll work. Looks like we got a little bit of platforming action right here that we're going to have to be careful about. I do feel pretty ninja about what just happened. I don't understand why I want to tickle this. Like, what's the point? Like, how does this assist me? There's got to be something I can do with that, and I just haven't figured out what it is just yet. I'm so glad this was pointless, and now I have to do it backwards. Ugh. There we go. Luckily, my platforming skills appear to be somewhat on point today, and I'm not trying to be punny just because we're jumping over spike pits. So there's a thing right there. And what's out this way? Not a whole lot. And that's another time door. Wow, that thing closed after 3 minutes, huh? You gotta be speeding your ass through here in order to make that work. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accidente, okay? Should be mostly fine. It looks like we're a little low on enemies right now, though. Like, I want to do some, like, combat and some fighting, but... So what does this do? Oh, that's the one that knocks the gold out of them whenever I block them. I don't care about that. Once again, blocking is for people who lack the foresight to attack. Exactly. See, like, I could have blocked that right there, but it just seems cowardly, you know? Oh, he got me. He almost got me. And he dodged my attack. Little rat. I may have to use... Oh, I don't know. I think the best plan is probably just to rush him, but yeah, I'm going to need some healing soon, I think. And the healing animation is such that it's, like, long enough to where I don't really trust it to go off in combat. And so it's like I'm slightly tempted to always utilize it before we get into combat just to get myself squared away. And so is this going to be my guy right here? This is going to be my guy, ain't it? I'm going to use the flask. Why not? Just in case this gets gnarlier than it needs to. Can I roll under this? Ooh, got him. He's getting bigger, though. There we go. We lit that dude up. This rune permanently gives you the ability to grow vines. Okay. I guess I'll be like Poison Ivy. I'll get a little bit of that arboreal, I don't know, botanical magic going into my system. So I guess I can grow vines now? Haven't really been using my whip. Oh, that's what it does. So until I can grow the vines, I tickle it. Gotcha. So that'll probably allow me access to new areas I wasn't able to get into previously. Ah, so there it is. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, and that was one of those things that, like, I play a lot of video games, so I feel a little bit embarrassed that I didn't notice that. Wait, that thing's giving you a shield now? But why, though? Like, why would you conspire against my enemies? I got a blueprint for the knife storm. I'm okay with that. I think I could... Oh, never mind. The shield was right there. Okay. Let's go handle this shield generator then. Ow, before I take even more damage. There it is. and then I'll probably use a teleporter to try and get back to our origin so I can spend off some of these cells, because we do have quite a few of them. Ow, my ass has been blown to smithereens. Oof. Luckily, we've got so much HP at this point that those hits hurt a lot less. In fact, that'd probably be my recommendation for new players based on what I've observed so far, is just to go with some HP upgrades up front. Having a little bit of extra soak would appear to make your life a tad easier. Yeah, we can check out the ramparts. What's going on in here? Is this like a new area? Okay. Well, we've got another collector over here. And then he looks like it launches a storm of knives around you. I'm going to be kind of boring here. And just funnel everything into my Estus flask, because I want to be able to heal twice. It allows me to stay out and have longevity that otherwise I wouldn't have. Like it allows me to not have to come back to base quite as frequently. And that to me is an incredibly attractive offer, because every time we come back to base, it's going to regenerate the map and I got to clear a whole bunch more stuff out. And so, you know, it's one of those mechanics where in Dark Souls, I tend to be the kind of guy who pulls up a ton of souls before I do anything with them, just because I like the way the game feels when I do that. It feels riskier and it feels more intense. This one, I'm going to play that a little bit of an opposite way. Oh, he can shoot at me from anywhere. Alright, that's fun to deal with. Luckily, they get stunned from, like, the smallest touch, so... What is that? Oh, I can break the runes on the walls. Well, I've seen those on previous walls, but I didn't know they were breakable. Okay, I learned a new thing today. Ooh, ate that one straight to the dome because I was hoping my weapon would go through. Nothing going on over here, but I'll keep an eye out for runes as we go further into the game from now on, because that was a nice little grip of cash that it gave me in exchange for just a little bit of attack power. There we go. Get rid of both of them with a nice little combo. And then we've got the lightning bolt blueprint. I can't double jump off of a chain. Gotcha. There we go. I just needed that guy to go. That guy represented, like, considerable risk to me while he was trying to blap on me from that point blank. Oh, I messed it up. Alright, well, I'll get you. If I can't do anything else, I'll get you. Looks like we can teleport up and out, so I'm going to do that. Zippity zappity. Chain, what you got going on for me? That door is probably already locked. Wow, you got to get here within 5 minutes in order to get through that door. I wonder if it takes you to, like, secret areas or, like, new maps you can't otherwise get into. You know what? I'm just going to DPS through because I'm a boss. And apparently that arrow's going to hit me in the foot and ruin my day. Nope. No more casting from you, Geek the Mage. You know the rules. Yeah, this game is called Dead Cells. If you haven't seen this game yet, I highly recommend that you check it out. So far, with the time that I spent with the game, I found it to be pretty enjoyable. This is my first impressions of the game. And so, oh, it's an elite. Okay, that's not good. Ah! Let me get my flask on here. There we go. Give this guy a little bit of pain. God, everything splits in this game. Ooh. Yikes, this game is called Dead Cells. If you wanted to get it for yourself, obviously I'll have a link for you down below in the description. If you like what I do here, let me know and I can make more episodes if you really want to. If you aren't feeling that, then we can do something else later this week. And aside from that, check out the Patreon if you like the fact that I cover indie games every single day, alright? See y'all later. Hi, everybody. It's been fun.